adventure. My objective was to find some snow. Don't worry, I brought some recovery gear. I got a winch out front. I got a shovel, extra pair of shoes, socks, traction boards, a couple tow straps. I'm headed out. You can see the snow on tops of all the mountains. We're just right above St. George, Utah. St. George is right behind me. And I'm headed up. You can't see Pine Valley because it's covered in clouds at the moment. So there's usually a ginormous mountain right behind there, which you will see in a minute. But, so no snow yet, but we're gonna find it. Got snow on the road, not really too much out there. Again, you still can't see the mountain behind those clouds yet. But, yeah, so snow on the trail a little bit here, which means we're definitely gonna find snow where I'm headed. It's just how deep and if I think I can make it through. Luckily, I did tell my older brother and my wife where I'm headed. So, between my phone, if I have service, and my brother's ability to know where I'm at and access to all the vehicles that we both have combined, you should be able to find me. Hopefully he just meets me at Pine Valley and we're good without having to come find me before that point. We're meeting up later today. I'm just going the back roads. He's taking the highway, and then we're both going to find some more snow is the goal. So, yeah. Like I say, not a crazy amount of snow, but we're climbing elevation the whole way up where we're headed. So, we're definitely going to be getting into the snow, no doubt. So, yeah, as you can see, snow in the shade, so. So, gonna be a good day. Hope you enjoy the ride. We're definitely in the snow. I should tell you we're in a Suzuki Samurai, a 94 Suzuki Samurai. So it rides like a 94 Suzuki Samurai. But I am on Toyota axles with 285 7017s, which is with their Kanati tires. And they do good, so I'm proud of them. This does have 2 lunchbox lockers in them, so just the mechanical lockers all the time. So I'm in 2-wheel drive, but 2-wheel drive locked, which just means it's like a wheelbarrow. But for those of you that don't know Samurais, they're super, super lightweight. They're very close to a original Willys flat fender, the military flat fenders. So they're a light, good wheelbase. But yeah, I think that was the turn I wanted. Yep, snow threw me off. I got to back up and check. I'm pretty sure that's the one I wanted. Anyway, so the vehicle's semi-capable. Not as capable probably as some other rigs I got, but that doesn't make it near as fun as far as the adventure goes. So, mile marker or trail marker 033, where we're headed. That we're not slick snow, so we're gonna end up at the base of Pine Valley. My goal is to come out on Blake and Gubler, so you can tell I'm already getting slick. I'm gonna be in 4-wheel drive before long. The scenery is awesome. I am aired down. I'm at 10 in the front, I believe I'm at 10 in the front. Should be somewhere around 8 in the rear. So air down in the snow helps. I can always go a little lower, but I'm trying to also be conservative on fuel in case I have to leave it running and winch myself or don't make it far fast. So yeah, I'll keep showing you views along the way. Yeah, so there is cliffs on both sides, and it's freezing outside, so clearly got snow on the ground, but it's still bitter cold. There's cliffs right on the edge. This is one of those trails, I'm telling you, do as I say, not as I do kind of thing. But you should never come out here solo. The only reason I'm going out solo is people know where I'm at. Doesn't make it right, but it's just the adventure I'm going on today. So, like I say, you shouldn't, because things can happen and things can go wrong and no one's around to help you. But yeah, so either way, it's gonna be awesome. So wheeling is always an adventure. I've done this trail plenty of times. I mean, clearly I've done it before. I've done it in the snow. I've also got stuck out here, so you know, with just one vehicle. It's me and my wife were out here in a two-door JK on 39s and got buried. So you just gotta judge it by the snow level. There's some big snow drifts. That's Pine Valley Mountain right there with the snow-covered clouds, so you still can't even see the top of it. So we're still in two-wheel drive. Judging by the amount of snow now, I'm feeling confident about making it through on my own, considering we're still in two-wheel drive. But it's not over, because if it snowed on the other side of Blake and Gubler, I've made it here and gotten stuck on the other side too. So, but ideally, it's not a crazy deep amount of snow. So, unfortunately, it's not more snow, but reality of it is probably better that there isn't more snow for the sake of solo-ness. But if you ever get a chance to do this when it's dry, this is a cool trail. Yeah, like I say, it wraps you around the base of Pine Valley. It hangs you right on a cliff, you know, and where we turned on 0333 or 034, whatever that was, if we'd have stayed going straight, we would have popped out in Leeds, which is just north of St. George. So, yeah, cool ride. Base of Pine Valley. There's now no longer a really big cliff next to us, just a wash next to us. So at least if it got snowing, you slid off here, you wouldn't have an issue. But I mean, you'd be stuck, but you're not dying. Still in two-wheel drive, but I have a feeling that's gonna have to change before too long, because getting into deeper snow, it's still climbing elevation. But we're still trucking. So yeah, enjoy the ride. Not snowing per se. I think it's just the wind blowing the snow. So, still in 2WD, but I'm sure we're about to change that now that we're getting into the real steep elevation part. So, there's a little walk around Sam. And these Kanati Terra Commando RTXs are doing work. I'm excited to see how they do. All right, so now this is headed up from 033 up towards Blake and Gubler. So now we're on the uphill part, and this is the part that actually takes the longest to cruise up. It's the steepest spot. It's the spot where most of the people get in trouble. So anytime I've ever had to come help pull someone out, The only place I've physically been stuck myself was in the same spot. So it's when you're headed up the north face, I guess you could call it, from St. George. It's kind of the hardest spot of this trail in the snow. You got the really big cliff on the one side. So I just gave you a time lapse. Of course, GoPro footage never really shows you how steep it is in the off camber and really just how big of a cliff it is off to the left-hand side. Well, I gotta take a leak, so I figured this was a good place to stop. The last time I was solo and got stuck was just down around that one. It's kind of hard to tell, but that's a gnarly cliff I was just cruising up. If this wasn't fresh snow, you wouldn't want to do this, because if it was ice, especially solo again, but if it was ice, there's a bank right here, but that's a cliff feeling. Beautiful ride. Sam's doing work. Now I just got to get up and over a little bit more high. I'm almost to the top of this section where then it starts going down the other side. But down the other side doesn't have cliffs. So now we're headed from the super steep spot to the downhill side. This is now headed west over towards Blake and Gubler. Blake and Gubler is two old ranch houses that were very small. If you're actually driving a little bit too fast and you're not paying attention, or you're in snow like today, you wouldn't really see it if you didn't know where they were. But it's kind of a cool little back road, small little ranch cabins on the way down or just north of Diamond Valley. But super cool spot. This is now a fun little spot where the snow is fun, but it's not too deep. On this day, it was actually pretty easy to go through, but there's been times where there's 2 feet of snow right here. So super cool that we have snow spots right out of St. George, but this is pretty much just a quick little getaway into some snow. But now, this is where it's going to drop us just north of Diamond Valley. There's a big volcano right there by Snow Canyon. That's all just south of where we're at. So we'll pop out at Highway 18 and continue to head north towards Pine Valley. Pretty much if you get a little bit of snow in St. George, there's a fair bit of snow right here. As you saw at the beginning of the video, there was 0 snow leaving St. George, and now we're into a few inches depending on the spot that we're at. So super cool, but if you want to play in more snow, you just got to continue north from this point. So we're about to meet Jeremy right now. He'll turn around and we'll go back to Highway 18 and head north up through Diamond Valley, Central, Vail, up into Pine Valley and play at Grassy Flats. So super cool. Thought you'd like the little time lapse along the way. Like I said, head still can't see it, but there's the 2 volcanoes right there. And these power line poles run over to Diamond Valley. But yeah, so made it up and over. Now on to the next one. I'm headed towards Pine Valley to go play in some more snow.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna jump over. I don't know which way I need to go yet.
That's badass. That's fucking teetering. open flat area where you can just open it up. And then this road, as you continue on, will just take you towards popping you out at Pinto, which is just north of Pine Valley. And from Pinto, you can jump back onto Highway 18, or you can continue on your way and head north all the way to Enterprise, depending on which way and how you want to come out. But this whole area is super cool. During the summertime, it's a well-graded main road you can take a Subaru on. But obviously, anytime it snows, this is where we take off and go play, because it's just somewhere that's super close, just 25 minutes north of town up Highway 18. And it's just a fun trail. Great in the summertime, great in the wintertime. Not a lot of people, but you also have to have a four-wheel drive vehicle in the snow. So, super. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. My editing skills will get better. My camera skills will get better. My voiceover will get better. But I thought you would just like this footage. It was from last winter. It's summertime now, so this was probably about 5 months ago. But all super fun stuff. I'm glad you're checking it out. Hope you enjoy more of my Southern Utah 435 off-road adventures. 435 came from the name of our area code. Just 435 is Southern Utah. That's kind of where I came up with the name. I'm off-road all the time, and I thought it might be fun to give you guys a little taste of just a variety of what I go do for fun on the weekends and after work. Thanks for checking it out. Hope you enjoy some more of my videos. So there's more to check out in shorts and long videos, and I'll try to do better with posting a little more consistently of